What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marlon back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. So if you follow my YouTube channel, you've seen that recently I've been doing mostly Adidas Yeezy sneaker reviews, right? But deep down, I've been longing for a few pairs of Dunks and Jordans in my collection just to diversify it, you know? Now, the reason why you haven't really seen that type of review on my channel is simply because, quite frankly, the price is a little bit out of reach for me. I mean, you look at Nike Dunks reselling for like 500, 600 bucks, and like Jordan 1s reselling for like 700, damn near 800 bucks. And to me, that's insane. I don't see myself putting that much money towards sneakers, at least not at this point. However, recently I've been looking more into the Nike Dunk High because I do notice that it is a cheaper alternative, and it is, you know, basically the same thing as a Nike Dunk Low, but it's just a high top. So there's a couple colorways that I like, you know, obviously the Syracuse and the Kentucky. However, for these types of colorways, there's still a lot of hype, and one that I was really attracted to was the Spartan Green. So even though I wasn't able to get my hands on that one in particular, I feel like the colorway that I'm going to be reviewing in this video is a really good alternative. Not only is cheaper, but I think it's also pretty similar. So that colorway is the Khaki Cargo. So before we get into it, if you like this type of content, please make sure to leave a like, and also consider subscribing to the channel, as well as following me on Instagram to see my fits and just how I style my sneakers, my clothes, all that stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna put the Instagram somewhere on the screen so that you can go ahead and do that. So in this video, I'm gonna be reviewing the sneaker, talking about the sizing, the price, material, comfort, you know, the fit, as well as how to style this pair. So if that is something that interests you, stay tuned. We're gonna go into the intro. We'll be right back. So this Nike Dunk High colorway is actually a GR, aka a general release, which from what I've heard isn't as good in terms of quality when you compare it to other retro colorways. This shoe overall is just made of leather. However, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like it's not the best type of leather. You know, it does feel like more of a plastic feel, or like a synthetic leather. So I can understand why people are saying that it's not really the best quality. And you know, I could see that this shoe could crease up pretty easily. So I would say that's kind of the downsides to it. I do like the look though. You know, I love the color blocking, the white and the khaki green, and I'm really liking this shade of green. You know, it's like a green but mixed with like almost like kind of looks brown. And a friend of mine told me that these look very similar to like the Travis Scott ones. Well, you know, not really, but you know what I mean, like in terms of the colorway. So I think it's a really good look and a really good color to put together. I do also like the green laces on these, and also the fact that the outer sole is green. I think it's really dope. You could switch up these laces if you want to, but for now I'm gonna keep them. I'll see if I do find some other ones that I like to put on there. I would do it. Maybe white, maybe cream, maybe something else, but we'll see. Now, when it comes to pricing, the resale value on these is actually not that bad. Currently probably selling around $190, at least in my size, which is size 13. If you're someone like me that wants to get into Nike Dunks and you don't want to pay too high, I think it's a good price. My suggestion would be that if you do like this colorway, I would probably go ahead and get it fairly soon, because you know, this is a colorway that's going to really get more popular once we get closer to the fall season, obviously because it's a khaki green. You know, it goes well with like a lot of earth tone colors. So I could see a lot of people trying to get their hands on them maybe end of summer, around September, October. So I would probably try to pick them up now. I feel like I got a pretty good price, you know, so that's my suggestion. Now when it comes to sizing and comfort, so this is my first pair of Nike Dunks, so I had to watch other videos just to make sure, but I can honestly say they fit true to size. So I would just go ahead and go with that. Now if you want some type of reference, if you wear Nike Air Force Ones and you get those in the right size, which should be half a size down, just go half a size up from your Nike Air Force size. That's what I would suggest. However, even if they are true to size, they do fit kind of tight in certain areas. So I've noticed that I do feel some tightness around this area of the shoe, and so in my case it's not too bad because I have a pretty narrow foot. However, if you do have a wider foot, you might find it useful to go half a size up. The thing is though, I don't know how much of a difference it's gonna make, because I feel like this shoe is a pretty narrow shoe in general. So you going half a size up, I feel like it's gonna make the shoe longer and not really wider. So take that into consideration. Personally, I will go true to size, and hopefully, because you know I haven't really worn these yet, but hopefully as time moves on, the foot kind of sets in and then the shoe will feel a bit looser. Maybe we just have to kind of break these in. I'm gonna have to kind of give you guys an update on that. I'm not too sure. Now, comfort wise, I would say these are pretty average. It's definitely not Yeezy level, but I don't think your feet will be screaming at the end of a full day of wearing these. It's just like Jordans or Air Forces. You know, I don't feel like they're the most comfortable, but they're not uncomfortable either. Now, when it comes to styling, if you're someone like me that loves to put fits together, layering, scratching here and there, this shoe is definitely for you. The reason why is because this colorway is something that's very easy to wear, especially if you're like me and you wear a lot of earth tone colors, which I feel like is kind of the trend right now. You will love these. And I'm going to show you guys 3 outfits that I put together to style this pair. So let's start with the first one. I went with a green Uniqlo oversized tee. You know, these Aerism tees that I've been telling you about for about probably a year or so. And for the pants, I went with some Fashion Nova cargo pants, which fit great, and as you can tell, they fall really well on the sneaker. So obviously then you want to add some jewelry, you want to add, you know, maybe some shades, things like that. Now for fit number 2, I decided to try just a full black fit, see how it would look, and I think it looks great. So we have another Uniqlo black Aerism tee, and I paired it with some shorts from Fashion Nova. In this case, I do go with some Nike tube socks to kind of pair it with these, because I feel like, you know, for a high top, personally I like the look of the Nike tube socks. I don't know if you're someone that likes the low cut socks better, but I feel like for the summer it's a nice little look. And for the last fit, in this case we have a Boohoo Man graphic tee, and I paired it with some pants that I just got from Minimal. I feel like flare jeans will look really good with the Nike Dunks, as they do here, you know. That's why I'm really happy to have this pair in my collection, because it gives me more options when I'm wearing flare jeans. So are these shoes worth it? Personally, I think that for the price, yes, I think they are. If you're someone that doesn't want to break the bank and get you a nice pair of Nike Dunks, especially not a retro color that's much harder to get and much more expensive, I think that's a great alternative. I am looking forward to getting more colorways. This is my first pair of Nike Dunks. I would like to get some lows in my collection, even if it's crazy, you know, it's crazy hard to get. If I can, I will, you know. And I am looking forward to kind of broadening my Nike collection. And I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of missed the look of Nike shoes on my feet, you know. All I've been wearing right now is like the Nike Air Force Ones, you know, that's it. But besides that, it's only been Adidas, and I put these on and I was like, wow, like these look really good on my feet. So, you know, I feel like it kind of took me back to the Nike side. I'm not gonna say that I like one better than the other, because I feel like Yeezy provides a lot of good options, but it's nice to kind of have a, you know, some Nike Dunks, and it's really like motivating me to try and maybe cop some Nike Air Jordan 1s, something that I've been wanting to get, and I feel like I've only had one pair, but it wasn't like a retro, so I would like to, you know, get my hands on them, because it's such a nice look. But anyways, that's the end of this review. I hope that you liked it. If you did, and if you stuck through the whole video, thank you so much. Make sure to leave a like if you can, and if you like the review. Also, like I said, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. My name is Marlon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.